Hello, this is Usuk, and in this video I would like to show you how to solve related rates problem in AP Calculus. So related rates is a problem which involves at least two changing quantities and asks you to figure out the rate at which one is changing given sufficient information on all of the others. And in related rates, there are 4 steps that you can follow. First is a draw a picture. Making a mathematical model of the situation can facilitate to approach to any kind of problems. And number 2 is find an equation. By finding an equation, you can find the relation that exists among the variables. Number 3, use implicit differentiation with respect to time. And finally, plug in numbers to the equation. So here is application problem, and it says a 30-feet ladder is leaning against a tree, and the base of the ladder is sliding away at 5 feet per second. How fast is the top of the ladder sliding down from tree when base of the ladder is 24 feet from the tree? So as I mentioned in steps, the first step is to draw a picture, make a mathematical model of the situation. So as you can see here, this is the mathematical model of the situation, a tree and a ladder. And when you make a picture, always make sure to label all the sides with given information. We know that ladder is 30 feet as mentioned in question, and the length of the ladder is never changing. And from top of the ladder to the ground, I label as y because, as you can see in this arrow, the length from top of the ladder to the ground is gonna change as the ladder starts to slice down. And here, the distance from tree to bottom of the ladder, I label at x because x is changing as well as ladder slides down. After you make a picture, follow the second step, which is find an equation. Find an equation to find the relation among the variables. Here, in number 2, I used x squared plus y squared equals 30 squared, which is a Pythagorean theorem. Then, use implicit differentiation with respect to time. As you can see here, 2x times dx dt is the derivative of x squared. dy times dy dt is derivative of y squared. And 0 is the derivative of 30 squared, and the derivative of a constant is always 0. After doing that, you can just simply plug in all the numbers to the equation. So here, in number 4, you can plug in 24 to x, as you can see here, dx dt, plus 2y dy dt equals 0. And you can simplify this equation by plugging 5 to dx dt, because as mentioned in the question, it says the base of the ladder is sliding away at 5 feet per second. So I can plug in 5 to dx dt plus 2y dy dt equals 0. But in this equation we still have two variables, which is y and dy dt. And dy dt is the thing that we're trying to find. So we have to find y, the value of y, and substitute to this equation. And we can find the value of y from this equation, from the Pythagorean theorem. X, which is 24 squared plus y squared equals 900. This will give you y equals 18. This 18 can be plugged into this y So the new equation is 48 times 5 plus 218 dy dt equals 0. After doing this step, you can use the simple algebra to find dy dt. This will give you 240 plus 36 dy dt equals 0. Pass this to the other side, which is negative 240 equals 36 of dy dt. Then you can 36 to both sides, 36, so it's negative divided by 36 equals negative 6.66 feet per second equals dy dt.